Jamiroquai are a British funk and acid jazz band based out of London, England that got together in 1992. Jamiroquai is pronounced Jamiroquai. The name Jamiroquai is a conglomeration of the word jam and the name of the Native American peoples, the Iroquois, the indigenous to Central and Eastern United States and Canada. Jamiroquai was originally the most prominent influence in the London-based funk and acid jazz movement, together with groups such as Incognito, the James Taylor Quartet, and the Brand New Heavies. Their music is a derivative of rock, disco, electronic, and Latin music. Poetically, the band has spoken about social and environmental justice. J.K. is well known for his overwhelming melodies with Jamiroquai in the 90s that are still appealing to the masses today. Over the decades, Jamiroquai has gained tremendous popularity, and it has naturally deepened the pockets of their frontman J.K. Jamiroquai's lead singer is equally famous for his car collection as he is for his songs. Jay is occasionally referred to as Jamiroquai due to the misconception that the band is only made up of a solo artist. Jay was born Jason Lewis Cheatham on December 30, 1969 in Stretford, Lancashire near Manchester to parents Karen Kay and Louise Sareva. Jay's mother was a very famous cabaret singer and a television personality, and his father was a Portuguese guitarist. Jay had an identical twin named David, who sadly died within few weeks of them being born. He was primarily raised by his single mother and largely alone. Jay had a nomadic childhood, half of which he spent living in rural Suffolk and rural Devon. When he was young, his mother met his stepfather Mervyn Kay in Manchester, and they later moved in with him. Jay's mother did not get any support from his biological father for his upbringing. Disappointingly, Jay did not meet his father Louis Sareva until 2001. He would often accompany his mother to her performances. He would later attend Oakham School in Rutland, a rural area of England. He began to have personal issues at home which severely impacted him as a student. At the age of 15, Jay found himself homeless after a fight with his mum. During that time, he committed petty crime and survived on stolen and stale food after a near-death experience where he was attacked and stabbed. After falsely being arrested for a crime he didn't commit, he decided to return home. Jay was heavily influenced by hip-hop, graffiti, breakdancing, and the street culture that goes with it. After all his horrific experiences, he settled down, became a break dancer, and focused on his music. He would eventually audition for the lead singer of the Brand New Heavies, but he reportedly failed the audition. After Jay got on his keyboard player, he came up with a track called When You Gonna Learn. He made a demo and took the demo to Kiss FM and got it played. This song became a significant hit on the radio. He later signed with Sony Soho and was offered an 8-album deal. He then began to bring a band together. In 1992, the band Jamiroquai was established. He as the lead vocalist, along with Toby Smith keyboard, Derek McKenzie drums, Nick Van Gelder drums, and Wallace Buchanan played a wind instrument called a didgeridoo, developed by Aboriginal peoples of Northern Australia. The band members hail from Ealing, West London, near the centre of the city. In 1993, their first album, Emergency on Planet Earth, was a hit. After the first album's success, the band would lead a thriving career chart with a string of hit songs such as Too Young to Die, Virtual Insanity, and Cosmic Girl. Jamiroquai has sold more than 26 million records worldwide. They would later part with Sony Soho in 2007. J.K. is well known for his headgears. He wears unique headgears during his shows and concerts and is referred to as the Mad Hatter. He launched a range of clothing that was terrific and had his own trademark hats, the so-called Buffalo Man logo, which Jay sketched one day of himself in silhouette, toes turned out beneath flares, bell-bottoms, and a trademark buffalo hat set at an endearing angle, has appeared on almost all tracks, somewhere in either its packaging or actual disc. In 1997, Jamiroquai won Billboard Music Awards as well as a Grammy Awards for Virtual Insanity and an MTV Video Music Award for Video of the Year. Also, from 1996 to 2001, Jamiroquai has won the IFPI Platinum Europe Awards for various tracks. In 1998, Jay dated Denise Van Outen, a British actress, singer, dancer, and presenter. They were engaged and were rumored to get married. But sadly, they broke up in 2001. He confessed to a 6-year drug habit and claimed he split up with Denise because she didn't want to look after him. They separated after a 3-year relationship. He found the courage to end the relationship because it was not right for him. After the breakup, he became addicted to cocaine and was put up in a rehabilitation center until he recovered in 2003. Van Outen admits that they were simply too young and too focused on their careers to make the relationship work. Throughout his career, JK has earned an estimated net worth of $40 million, and with his astonishing wealth, the singer is one leading figure among celebrity car collectors. He has a massive collection of expensive exotic cars and a few helicopters. Some of his vehicles have also appeared in his music videos. He's received heat in the press for his strong conflicted interest in exotic cars, contradicting his views of environmental concern. Jay has run into a bit of bad publicity over the years for his driving speed. In May 1998, he was caught driving at 111 miles per hour and was banned from driving for 42 days. In 2002, UK road safety campaigners publicly spoke out against a comment he made to the press over driving 175 miles per hour on a public road in the UK. In September 2004, Jay was banned from driving once again for 6 months. He appeared in court in Scotland to face charges for speeding after being clocked at 169 kilometers per hour in a 4-wheel drive vehicle in Perthshire, Scotland on February 26, 2004. Jay has also had a bit of legal problems. In 2001, JK was charged with assault in which he broke the camera of a photographer at a nightclub in London's West End. Luckily, the charges were dropped later when Jay pleaded not guilty. In 2002, there was another incident where there was an alleged altercation at a movie premiere when a photographer kicked his Bentley. Kay had attempted to grab the photographer while driving off. He lectured the photographer and his girlfriend, causing the man to give him a severe headbutt. In 2017, Jay married his longtime partner Maria, and the couple has 2 daughters who they named Tallulah and Carla. Jay owns a property formerly known as Horsenden Manor. He has lived since 1995. The manor was built in 1810 and is located near Prince's Risborough in Buckinghamshire. The home's value is at €4.5 million. The manor is situated in a conservation area and boasts a salon, library, drawing room, recording studio, granary, and garages for his top-end car collection. Jay is renovating his home and has a proposal that includes the addition of huge sliding glass doors on the back of the 3-story mansion. The renovations will provide a space for a modern kitchen and breakfast area which will be better suited for their family. Jamiroquai and JK have been hard-working professionals, and their performances has been exquisite and unique. Jay being homeless and broke when he was 15 to being a millionaire. His life was never easy. As of 2022, he has an estimated net worth of $90 million and it keeps on going. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button for more videos. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay sweet, and keep the peace.